This channel is proudly sponsored by Dead Studios, the publishers and developers of Dames of Asstoria, a tabletop RPG where you play as monster girls, experiencing high adventure in a world that doesn't fully accept them. They have recently released the Whispers of Copperridge Adventure module. You will find all of the links in the description and in the pinned comment. Hi, welcome to this part of my review featuring the Nightfell core book. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review, featuring this setting for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, where the sun has been murdered and darkness has taken over, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about possession. When a character reaches 0 soul points, they become possessed, haunted by evil spirits who try to lure them to their death. If a character reaches 0 hit points while possessed, they will not be able to resort to a saving throw versus death, thus meeting their doom with swift simplicity. If confronted with a situation that entails soul point loss, the character will instead gain an exhaustion level. A possessed character is unable to regain soul points in any way. The only way to get rid of possession is to undergo an adequate cleansing ritual, such as an interdiction from evil, a ritual that can be celebrated by any character, yet often needs more efficiency, and could pose risks for both those trying to remove the possession and the possessed one. Or alternatively, a lunar blessing, the specialty of the lunar cultists. When it comes to portraying a possessed one, a possessed character needs the player to display their character's worst vices, flaws, and whatever resides in the darkest edges of their heart with grim morbidity. Their identity twisted yet faithful to themselves. Bravery turns into recklessness, fear into aggression, mistrust into xenophobia and contempt, justice into thirst for vengeance. A knight bent on vanquishing evil becomes a merciless slaughterer, dwelling on absolutes. These guidelines remind of the overwhelming temptation, yet taken to extremes and prolonged over time. This adequate portrayal of possession could result in a bonus to any ability check, saving throw, or attack roll. When it comes to the interdiction from evil cleansing ritual, you have all of the thematic and mechanical details here. For example, the characters bind the possessed one with a rope, they put them on their knees, and then they draw a circle of salt around them, in the shape of an apotropaic circle. The characters place themselves on the circle, then they take turns reciting the first couplet of the prayer for interdiction. If the prayer is successful, the ritual continues. If not, the possessed one and the officiant are trapped in a dark vortex that might drain their very soul unless another officiant resumes the ritual from when it failed. Now, when it comes to the player's perspective or the mechanical information, you have details on the checks to carry out this ritual. You also have details on the consequences of success and failure. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about grim weapons. When it comes to possession in this setting, it is not uncommon. Because of the many dangers within the game world, it is quite common for the player characters to end up with 0 soul points. Thank you for watching this part of the review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider becoming a member or using the super thanks button. You can also check out the pinned comment below. This has been Abraham El Jaguar, a professional game master. I am currently unavailable for professional sessions, but I will put my contact information in the description and in the pinned comment for when I am available again. And remember, master roleplay and you will master the game. Once again, thank you and see you later.